Hey guys, I wasn't planning on going live, and I'm really not going to stay on long. I know we're going to do the roll with snowman, but I have to touch on something. Can you guys hear me? Happy birthday, Serendipity, Republican Ash. I'm glad you're in here. I'm glad you're in here. So hello, and hi, Wild Irish Rose, Puss in Boots, Red Dragon, Serendipity, Unknown Capone, Pop Trauma, Christy Andrews. Um, This is true story. Breaking the silence. Yes, I am. Thank you, Florida Keys Amy. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Makeup Mobster. And like I said, hey Blink, Pamela Long, Solo Cat, Crazy Nurse Granny, hey Marie Davis. Give y'all a few minutes. I don't think it's going to be I don't expect a big crowd because, well, I didn't even plan on going live. We're going to do our snowman thing. We'll probably do that tomorrow. So hang on to your die. Hey Blink. Hey Galway girl. Uh, Happy birthday to Wild Irish Rose son. Hey, sweet Melissa. Hey, Tori. Like I said, I'm not going to stay live long, but I just, I just had the biggest. I don't know if you would call it an epiphany. Is that what they call it? But I just watched something go down in Makeup Mobster's chat, and I was floored. I was literally floored. Hey, Crane Kicks. Thank you. Hey, Kindness Matters. So we all know yesterday things got pretty heated between me and Jennifer Lynn. And hey, Lady Liv. And if anybody wants to see how it went down, all the comments are still over there under that video on who we now know is Kiki's channel. Uh, who called? Okay. Yeah, I said it, Kiki. It's your channel. You're busted. Whatever. Keep on making your goofy videos. Who cares? So, let me tell you what I just watched go down in Makeup Mobsters. Now, remember in these comments yesterday from Jennifer Lynn to me, I said she's creepy because she was looking for Laura's address, and then boom, CPS shows up. Hey, Eagle, at Laura's house. Hey, Pearls of Wisdom. I didn't say she called him. I just said she's creepy for looking up Laura's address, and then CPS shows up at Laura's house. It's not a lie. That's how it happened. Okay. So with that comment, and you can go read them, I get told I'm going to drop dead on a live stream. I get told that, hey, extinguish the fire. I get told I'm going to drop dead on a live stream, um, basically ragging on me because I've lost everything due to uh, cancer, blah, 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 blah. So then in her comment, she calls me a filthy animal. Hey, Montana Sky. That's right. She called me a filthy animal. So I clapped back and said, filthy animal? Isn't that what your ex said when he was walking out the door into the arms of another lover or another woman or something like that? So then she plays this victim. Amanda Lynn does a live stream. Kiki does a stream. Oh my God, how could the truth say something like that? So horrible to say to Jennifer Lynn. Blah, blah, blah. Now keep in mind, I apologized at the end of my stream. Remember? So I'm in Makeup Mobsters earlier, and Republican Ash, I want to go ahead and get this out of the way because I tried to tell you this months ago, but you didn't listen to me. Now, yeah, I forced her to tell her story. Whatever. And she still can't prove I've ever said anything about her family because I haven't. I've never said anything about her family. I don't know her family. I know nothing about her family. Hey, Tony C. So we all know that when Republican Ash was getting trolled so hard, right? And I told Ash who I thought it was. And so I'm in Makeup Mobsters just a little bit ago, and Makeup Mobsters on her own panel talking about, hey, Quilts and Crime, talking about her own opinions and her own channel. Hey, Alexis B. Uh, Marianne came up. Her and Makeup Mobster had words. That's between them two. It's not my problem. It's not my business. Uh, Ash was in the chat. Hey, Mandy C. Exactly, Mandy C. Ash was in the Ash 274 was in the chat defending Marianne. Okay, that's her right. She can do that. Makeup Mobster. Hey, Amelia Airhead. Hey, Leanne. Makeup Mobster booted Republican, or not Republican Ash. I'm sorry. She booted Ash 274. Okay, she can do that. It's her chat. She's allowed to do that. And right, it's right. I don't have a dog in any of those fights. That's all between them. I mean, it's between them. It doesn't affect me. Hey, coffee chat. So as soon as Marianne left the panel and Ash 274 got booted from the chat, I said, "Oh, you got to go watch it, oh blue. You got to go watch it." Hey, Elle. As soon as Marianne left the panel and Ash 274, not Republican Ash, got booted from the chat, I said, "Watch this." Hey, B Fergs. I said, "Watch this." One, two, three. Makeup Mobster got bombarded with ugly trolls. Hey, Sasmare. Not just fun trolls, not just goofy trolls, ugly trolls. Now, who do you think those trolls belong to? The same people that trolled Republican Ash for so long. I mean, they came in droves as soon as Marianne left. Yeah, they are so obvious. Yeah, now we know exactly who they are. Ugly, mean trolls. Yeah, that makes me sad. Me too, Crane Kicks, because it's Makeup Mobster's channel. She can say whatever she wants. She can have her opinions. So here comes all the trolls, and boom, who comes into the chat and makes a horrible comment about John Crimes's marriage? Hey, Jenna Moon. Now remember, I got drugged through the mud yesterday because I said, after being called a filthy animal and being laughed at because, I'm going to drop dead in the middle of a stream and I've lost my home and all of this due to cancer. Drum roll, please. Who comes in to Makeup Mobsters chat and fires on John Crimes? Remember, John wasn't in there. She came in and immediately attacked his marriage, his relationship. Now, remember, I got drugged through the mud yesterday for what I said about when she called me a filthy animal. And I said, "Filthy animal, isn't that what your ex said as he was walking out the door into the arms of another woman?" Now, not only did she attack John's marriage, but when Makeup Mobster called her out on it, do you know what she said? She said, "I'll say whatever I want in public because I don't like him." Wow. Jennifer Lynn did it, oh Blue. The same one that I got drugged to tears yesterday, which I promise you, they'll never hit me there again. Jennifer Lynn said it, Crane Kicks. She came in to make up mobsters, and from what I could see, just out of the blue, says a horrible statement about John Crimes's marriage. And when Makeup Mobster says, "Why do you come in here and say stuff like that?" She says, "Because I don't like him and I'll say what I want in public." Hey, sweetie pie. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I was floored. Hey, Dana, a little bit. I was absolutely floored that she had the balls to do that. Oh, yeah, she threatens to sue all of us and go legal or whatever. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I literally had to tap on the account and make sure it was really Jennifer Lynn. I was like, there's no way this girl is this stupid. After she is now known to me as the lion crying victim. Was John in the chat? Kathy K, I don't think he was. Did anybody see John in the chat? I know Gray was in there for a minute. Oh, you have to watch it, Sarah K. I'm okay. Thank you, Stop Animal Cruelty. Yeah, thankfully John could care less, but hi, Denise P.I. Is that not insanity? I get drugged on not one, but 3 lives yesterday. Kiki does a whole live stream about how horrible I am to go after Jennifer Lynn's relationship. Now, this is after Jennifer Lynn. Yeah, I'm okay, Shella Bella. Thank you for asking. This is after Jennifer Lynn has told me I was going to drop dead in the middle of a live stream, uh, that I've never owned a home. Hey, Morbid Angel, that, you know, I'm lying about the medicines I take, and then calls me a filthy animal. And I make one comment to her. Oh no, Alexis P. It was Jennifer Lynn. I clicked on the account to make sure it was her. Oh look, there's Jennifer Lynn now. You deserve to have your head pushed into a toilet. I've done it to other women. I'll do it to you too. Okay, Brian. I'm glad you admit that you've done it to other women, but you won't ever get close enough to my head to do that. Yeah, it's not really Brian. That's not Brian. I know. It's God only knows who it is. I would say it's probably Jennifer Lynn. Yeah, that's a threat, but they don't care about threats. Kiki said, in her community post that, never a physical threat has come from that side. Wait a minute. I have a I have it in my community post where Jennifer Lynn threatened to knock all 6 rows of Laura Keck's rotten teeth out of her skull. But hey, we're the violent ones over here, right? We're the violent ones over here. when I saw them bombard Makeup Mobster with those trolls, and I told Makeup Mobster what happened with Kiki being outed as the Who Called channel. She's trying to lie her way out of it. She's trying to say that they're all part of the channel. That's what they do now. When they get caught up in something, they all claim to be like Clary admitted to putting Laura on the dirty. So when that was brought up, then they all started saying, no, I put Laura on the dirty. No, I put Laura on the dirty. No, I did it. No, I did it. That's their new thing now. That was Ash274 that said that, Pop Trauma. And I explained yesterday when I talked about that. Do I think Ash really thinks about punching babies? No. It's just something that would never come to my mind. So because they're upset with Makeup Mobster, because Makeup Mobster, it's a bad website, Kindness Matters. Bad website. No place you'd ever want to be put, trust me. Yeah. So I just couldn't believe it. I mean, yeah, I could believe the trolls that came in. Okay, I called it. I told Makeup Mobster as soon as Marianne was gone and Ash274 was gone. I was like, watch this, Makeup Mobster. One, two, three, boom. They hit her with the trolls because that's what they do. Right. Exactly, Mandy C. I totally agree with you. Ash would never punch a baby. I, I, I totally agree with you. I said that yesterday. I just never would think of something like that. That would never come into my mind. That, wow, that bothers me so bad it makes me want to punch a baby. I just never would do that. It was like Clockwork Puss in Boots. But then when Jennifer Lynn came in, attacked John Crimes's relationship after I got drugged through the mud yesterday for saying something about Jennifer Lynn's ex relationship. And then she comes into Makeup Mobsters and then she says, because Makeup Mobster's like, why do you come in here? Why do you come in here and say your hateful, vile stuff? And she says, because I don't like him. And I'll say whatever I want to say in public. Yeah, Hounds, you're right. There have been many cloned accounts recently. Because I knew you didn't make that comment, which you're accused of. And then I got to be honest with you. Yesterday, I made some apologies and I sat here and I got so upset today because I went into Republican Ashes and immediately, who comes at me? Who comes at me immediately in Republican Ashes? Jennifer Lynn. Go fuck yourself. Blah, 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 blah. So I allowed myself to get upset, get pissed off, and I was like, fuck them and that apology. I'm taking every one of them back. But I'm not taking them back because I did go below the belt when I called Melinda. Who the hell is Melinda? Amanda Lynn, a fat ass bitch. I went below the belt. Uh, I I won't apologize to Jennifer Lynn ever again after watching what I just watched. So Kiki, if you're out there and you're listening, would you like to do a rant on how Jennifer Lynn went after John Crimes's marriage for absolutely no reason other than the fact that she doesn't like him? Would anybody like to stand up and talk about that? Because it's obviously so horrible to talk about people's past relationships. I was just blown away because from what I could see, John wasn't even in the chat. I don't even think anybody was really talking about John. Yeah, I'm not taking my apology back. K-Bells, I said it, I meant it. I shouldn't have gone below the belt. Just because they do doesn't mean I should. I mean, come on, we've all been taught two wrongs don't make it right. But I just couldn't believe it. I was gonna ask, was it a troll account, the truth? No, it was Jennifer Lynn. Well, I'm glad you got over that, Frogster. Stephanie Kelly, yeah. There's a lot of craziness going on out there, but they couldn't have been more obvious on what they just did to Makeup Mobster. It couldn't have been more obvious. You got to go back and watch. Uh, that's okay, Dova. You got to go back and watch Makeup Mobster's uh, live if she keeps it up, which I don't know why she wouldn't. So, guys, if any of you all are on live streams and you're saying something that they don't agree with, okay, Stephanie, that's cool. Hey, Carla, if any of you all are on live streams and you say something they don't agree with, get prepared because they're coming in like gangbusters. And like I said, I kept my mouth shut during the whole Makeup Mobster Marianne argument because it's not my argument. I don't know anything about it. Hey, Kaja. Oh, thank you. You did a thrift store live yesterday? Well, that's cool. I love thrift stores. I used to call it junkin', Dova. That's what I used to. Let's go junkin'. A moderator's message was retracted. Yep, I agree, Puss in Boots. That face is weird. Oh, I think it's a pretty face. But there's a full moon tonight, so I'm sure the tubes are going to be lighting up. I don't know with who. I think Diane goes live. She does ladies' night. No mouth. I didn't notice, Robster. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if Laura's going live. She usually does. Full moon was last night. Oh, it's not full. Oh, okay. But it is Friday the 13th, and it's almost full. I bet. Full cold moon. See? Okay, I will, Stephanie Kelly. Full moon. Full Friday the 13th moon. Life is good. Happy birthday to Serendipity. Prayers to Ninny C because her mom is feeling poorly. Uh, Prayers to Wanda with what she's going with her family. Just prayers to everybody who's going through anything bad. And you know what? I gotta say it. If Jennifer Lynn is going through something bad in her life right now, I hope it gets better because she is one angry, angry person right now. I wouldn't want to be that angry. I just, hello to Morbid Angel. She says hello to everyone in here. I just really wouldn't want to be that angry. So, everyone wants it to be a full moon because it's Friday the 13th. Yeah. 13 is your lucky number? Really? Sigrid, I see you caught a little bit of grief yesterday too, because you were over here. I'm sorry about that. Spiteful and vindictive goes behind just anger. I don't know, man. She's running with this narrative that I talk poorly about her family, and I can promise you she won't come up with anything that I've said about her family because I don't even know her family. Kindness matters. If you're blocking Diane's, if you go over there and put in her comments and ask her to unblock you, she probably will. A lot of people get blocked in Diane's and nobody can figure out how it's happening. Yep, the tube. You're right, Kajati. It did the tubes did go wild that night. I'm not going to be a part of it. I can tell you right now. I'm not going to be over at makeup or not makeup monsters, but I'm not going to be over at Science Girls while she drags the shit out of Ben. I'm not going to be in Diane's. Oh, well, I'm glad you survived. Oh, wait, John commented to Jennifer Lynn. Where? Where at? Kindness matters. Oh, is he live? Is John live? I'm waiting. Ooh, yeah, where? I know. I want to see John's clapback. John's not into drama though, but ooh, John's live. Well, I only came on to point out the absolute hypocrisy. And no, you're not invisible, Amelia Airhead. You're never in technical difficulties. Now Amelia's talking to herself. I asked her, they have not. Well, like I said, I just came on long enough to point out the hypocrisy in me being dragged from to the depths of hell yesterday over one comment after I was called a filthy animal and everything. And then she come into Makeup Mobsters and said something like that. Her mods blocked you, and I'm not going, yeah, hey, Monkey Mar. Another message retracted. Sometimes Puss in Boots does that. She retracts her statements or her comments. It's okay. Ooh, what did you just drop, Sarah? I gotta look. Oh, okay. So John is trying to go live, but he's having some problems. Good night, only fools. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm not staying on. John's going live. I hope he addresses what was said, because that was just totally off the charts. Uh, Puss in Boots, do you have that? Uh, but I was dragged from, like I said, all the way to the depths of hell for one comment that I made after being taunted. No, somebody was wanting a PayPal. Uh, oh no, Amelia, don't put them away very far because we're gonna play. Uh, but I don't want to play tonight because I want. Thank you, Sarah. I want people to show up. And I know nobody's gonna, not nobody, you all are definitely somebodies. You're very important somebodies. But thank you, Jane. I promise you, Amelia, I promise you, do not put your dice up very far. Okay? Keep them within arm's reach because I agree, Wild Irish Rose. It got out of control. But you know what? I made my apologies and I'm going to stand by them because just because somebody goes low doesn't mean I have to go low too. That doesn't make me look like some kind of superstar. So it is what it is. But guys, I promise you, we're going to play Roll a Snowman tomorrow. Are you going to be available, Amelia? Amelia says, okay, I'm taking them down to the corner and shoot some craps with the thugs. Well, please be careful down there in that part of town. Please, Amelia, if you go down and play craps with the thugs, to be careful. But I promise you guys, tomorrow we're going to play Roll a Snowman. And I don't care if, well, I do care, but even if it's just a handful of us, we're still going to play it and we're still going to have fun. Okay? So remember, piece of paper, all with one die. Jennifer, how do you play? Okay, real quickly, Jennifer. You roll the die until you get a one. And when you get a one, you draw the hat. And then you keep rolling the die until you get a two. And when you get a two, you draw. Just got something that's saying difficulty. Hello? Something just popped up and said I'm having difficulties. Okay, yeah. When you get your two, then you draw the head. And then you roll and roll and roll until you get a three. And then you draw the body. And then you roll and roll and roll until you get a four. And it's whoever gets their snowman drawn first. Okay, kindness matters. Have fun this weekend. Yeah, but it's with die or with dice. I said die, and somebody tried to correct me. And well, long story. The word is die. No, you won't be there all night, Denise. I mean, come on. You just got to do your onesies, your twosies, your threesies, your foursies, your fivesies, your sixsies until you get your whole snowman built. And the first one who gets their snowman built wins. Yay! Maybe I'll even have a prize. Hmm. Monkey Mar, I don't even remember. But yeah, I'll have to think back in my memory and see where all of that came from. So, again, guys, I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you for supporting my stream. Thank you for the PayPal. Oh God. Oh, Kathy K. Um, and let's try to be nice as we can be, without getting walked on. And we'll be here tomorrow to roll a snowman. Okay. So have your dice, your paper, and your pen. Okay. You sound like my aunt who was a heavy smoker. I've been a heavy smoker, Frogster. No, Kim A. The card never did come. I'm hoping it goes back to her because she had her return address on it. So, all right, guys. Have a good night, and I will tomorrow around the tube tonight, unless it's something ugly, and then I don't want to participate in anything ugly tonight. So, all right, okay. Thanks, guys, and see you around the tube. Bye.